Now, dieting is meal planning. Dieting is another word for meal planning. If you want to lose your fat, when you're overweight, then you must be conscious through discipline and self-control to plan out your meal on a daily basis for a specific period of time. That will be your timeline, where you know what you want to eat in the morning, what you want to eat in the afternoon, and what you want to eat in the evening. You plan it out and stay put without dissuasion. If you've been eating a bowl of food in the morning, you like to cut it off and make it half of what you've been taking. In the afternoon, the same. Likewise, in the evening, you make it half of what you've been consuming. Now you have to be conscious of in between meals, what you are taking in, because those ones are not supposed to be the meal, the proper meal. So if you've been taking in something that is more or less like food, or like ice cream, or chocolate within, you have to cut it off, because those are the practices that increases your level of fat and your calorie in the body. Having that being said, you have to go through what's called conscious and deliberate effort. You must be specific, take inventory of what you're doing. You have to be devoted and dedicated to what is it that you're doing for a period of time, for a period of specifically 1 month. What you take in the morning, what you take in the afternoon, what you take in the evening, you have to take inventory of it. If necessary, write it down. Write it down and stick to it. Stick to your plan. So when you're offered a food outside of these 3 meals, then you just, no, thank you. It's out of my meal. Don't be pitiful with your body that you're going to die. You won't die. Nobody dies when you skip a meal. But this, you know within you that your planning is a plan. It's a planned dieting. It's a meal planning. The word dieting becomes like having a negative connotation. People are trying to rebel against dieting. But for the health's sake, you cannot afford not to control. Like discipline, self-control of what you take into your body is very necessary. And important that we know what we take into our body at every given time. The richest man, for instance, will have been the most obese because he has everything to eat and where to eat it. But with discipline and self-control, they'll be slimmer and thinner and fitter than even the poorest of the poor. So it has nothing to do with it is the thinking that makes everything what it is that is. When you were embarking on weight loss program, you consider yourself as if you're doing it for your own good, not for nobody's good, for your health benefit. Then you embark on intensive, massive meal control program, and that's a process of cutting down on what you want to eat in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Cut down on carbohydrate, the processed food. In the morning, for instance, you prefer to take something like vegetables and fruits to start the day, so that you clean. It's like a cleansing of the bowel. You cleanse the bowel for the day. If you're going to take as much as vegetable in the morning, go ahead and take as much as vegetable in the morning. Vegetables are very important in the morning to cleanse the bowel and prepare you for the day. In the afternoon, you prefer to take from something like the rice or carbohydrate in the proper controlled manner with vegetables or attached to it. Like I said, your bowl will be, instead of full, like a food fighter, make it half for this period of time. In this time, you have to, at this specific period, you have to make it half the bowl of what you've been taking, half the plate of what you've been consuming into your body in the afternoon. And in the evening, you prefer to take something like not too heavy, and half bowl of what you've been taking in. 2 hours before you go to bed, must quit eating. If you are hungry, you can take something like fluid, or juice or fruit to compensate for this craving, to compensate for that for a period of time. And as you do it every day on a regular basis, you get used to it. Initially, you're going to be craving at the beginning of your meal exercise, meal control exercise. It's going to be something like you're losing something that you're addicted to, and now you are craving for what you've been consuming before. You watch yourself on a daily basis. You look into the mirror. You deserve better because of your health. Health issue is very important. We have to control our health. But secondly, you have to have a special recipe. I've got a special recipe that's helped me. My meal control process. That is, I combine little coffee. If you're someone that drink coffee, take a spoon of coffee in 3 slices of lemon, and if you have a lemon juice, not processed one, but a lemon juice that is organic lemon juice, you place a little drop of lemon juice in a glass and a very hot water. Pour hot water in all and stir it all up. Stir it up, then drink it. Not just sipping it, but you drink it first thing in the morning before your meal, and in the afternoon you drink another one. Prepare it and drink it. And before you go to bed or before your meal, your dinner, take another one. When you begin to take such a recipe, like I said before, you feel it in your skin. Your skin becomes a little bit, something that is, your skin becomes not glowing like it used to be. But do not worry, because it's conditioning. It's like it's sapping up the fat in your system, starting with your stomach, dries up everything. So even if you're going to eat as much as you can vegetable, so long as you cut down carbohydrates, and carbohydrate especially, processed food, and like bread, spaghetti, rice, and all those class of food, you cut down on it. Within 1 week, it will show in your body. You become lightweight, and your body becomes softer. Your stomach especially becomes very, very soft, and floppy. So as you continue the process of your daily meal control, meal planning, then in 2 weeks' time, you will feel it in your face, in your neck, in your arms, and your hands. Even your foot, your thighs are softer. So you become slimmer. Then you do yourself another good if you can, but for 5 minutes. You just run for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes every day. Just run. I'm talking about not jogging now. For 5 minutes, choose a place and run. If it's within run around your house for 5 minutes, or run in a specific street or lane for 5 minutes. Run, and when it's 5 minutes, you sweat it out. Then you take a bath every day like that. Every day or every other day for a specific period of 30 days. It will reflect in, you give it a trial, it will reflect in what you are planning, your daily planning, meal planning exercise. That's my little tip for now. Give it a try. It's free. You've got nothing to lose. You only have to lose your weight at this process. That's what you have to lose. That's what your desire at this time. I thank you, and be blessed richly.